All right, let's see how this comprehensive ground report is seen by the BJP itself. Joining me, the national leader, Nalin Kohli. Welcome, Nalin. And, this kind of blitz that BJP is planning to hold to mark its 11 years in power, some would say it's an overkill.
In no ways it's an overkill. I think, Abhishek, people have reposed faith in the leadership of Prime Minister Modi on 3 occasions. With great hope in 2014, an assessment of the good work done, and then giving them a second opportunity to serve the people in 2019, and then repeating it in 2024. Therefore, it is our duty to take before the people what all work the government has done under his leadership, what are the things that we plan to do in the near future, and inform them. And if we are doing it directly, going to the people and doing so, that's something to be appreciated because that's part of participative democracy. So I don't think it's an overkill. It's part of the service of reaching out to the people who have voted for us to inform them personally about the developments and the plans ahead.
Right. And Nalin, one more feedback that we got while doing this report from the ground was that the BJP, on the one hand, is struggling, for example, getting its president, the new president, and on the other, has all the time to really get going with these comprehensive events which span from the national capital right down to village panchayat level.
I would disagree completely with that almost funny comparison that whoever on the ground told you so, Abhishek. Why is the BJP struggling, as the word you used, to find its president? Someone will be the president, it will be a karyakarta of the party, and it won't be someone from a special family. That's a given. And in that process, would have probably got culminated earlier. But then we've just come out of Operation Sindoor. Everyone was busy there. It's a consultative process. So therefore, the priority is always the nation first, then the party, then us last, as people. So that'll get done. I don't see any dichotomy. I don't see any concern. And I think our political opponents are possibly hoping for what is no way connected to the ground reality or the truth.
All right. And another criticism, and I want to be really focusing on that before I move on to other stuff, is that over the last 11 years, Nalin, the kind of consolidation of power that has happened behind the BJP and with the BJP, from the national capital down to state level, the criticism is that the BJP has sort of monopolized political power. I mean, it has excluded the opposition completely in terms of not giving them space to grow in any manner. I mean, you can take it as a backhanded compliment, but then if you look at it from democracy's point of view, it's a criticism also.
So then if I would, and if you would permit me, Abhishek, it brings up a very interesting corollary. So is the opposition party expecting the BJP to help them win seats when the people of India are rejecting them? I mean, that would make it really, really interesting. So what are we supposed to do now? Stop putting up candidates so that some opposition leaders can win? That is an impossibility in democracy. It's participative. People decide who they want, and that's what people are doing. And if the opposition parties are unable to rise to that occasion, present themselves with a credible agenda, why would people vote for them? Look at the criticism of Operation Sindoor by the Congress party. Look how they mocked the surgical strike. Look how they mocked Balkot and asked for evidence. They don't believe the army. They don't believe the government. They have a criticism for everything. They make an issue of everything. They made an issue of Rafale. They made an issue of Pegasus. Everything went to the Supreme Court. Everything was decided by the Supreme Court. Nothing came in their favor, so they criticized the Supreme Court. That cannot be the basis of democracy. They must show something that resonates with the people, not just an agenda of anti-Modiism.
All right. Last question to you, Nalin, before I let you go, which is that the kind of communication blitz that the party is carrying out perhaps is a sort of this understanding that maybe this communication was missing, say, during the general elections, because of which the party lost some seats. So in that sense, BJP is course correcting and carrying out this massive communication, executing this massive communication plan over the next 1 week.
Well, that would have been technically or correct. That would have been technically correct. That would have been, I'm sorry, I lost you. So that would have been technically correct. Had we not done these exercises in the past, I remember doing it last year when 10 years was complete. The year before that. So it's been an ongoing process. I don't think it is the BJP trying to make up on any lost ground. This is how we are. This is how we've always been.
All right. Thank you so much. Nalin Kohli, the senior BJP leader, joining us live on the BJP's plans to communicate to the masses how it has worked over the last 11 years with the Modi government in charge in New Delhi. Thanks. Thanks, Nalin.
Thank you.